I'm not going to the after party. What's the point? I wanna touch somebody. None of these people even care. I'm naughty. They not ready for me. So I'm gonna go home. Touch myself, I'd rather be alone. Smoke some tree and have a private moment. Show my body, I am this. Show my body, I am this, baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I can tell I need me tonight. I can see it in my eyes, and I can tell I need me tonight. Holding me tight, baby. I need a little time with me. Need a little time with me. Need a little time with me, baby. I need a little time with me. Need a little time with me. Yeah, with me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I can tell I need me tonight. I can see it in my eyes, and I can tell I need me tonight. Holding me tight, baby. I need a little time with me. Need a little time with me. Need a little time with me, baby. I need a little time with me. Need a little time with me. Yeah, with me. Yeah, just give me some time to ease my mind and lay it down. Tie me up, tie me down, make me moan real loud, tear off my clothes, no one else to know. Wanna feel a soft burn. When you walked right through that room, you knew just what to do. Could have gone from door to door, but you knew just where to go to. Come into my velvet robe and tell me your fantasies. Tell me your fantasies. Passion in your voice, I wanna hear as you start to tell me. While you're at it, take the blindfold, tie it gently on me. Don't wanna see but feel the things you're gonna do to me. sensation will do. Can you feel the warmth of the fire? Can the light embrace your body? I'm feeling the hot candle wax dripping down the small of my back. You want to know what my tongue feels like? You like that? Tie me up, tie me down. Make me more relaxed. Tear off my clothes. No one has to know. Wanna feel the soft burn. Wanna feel love. Tie me up, tie me down. Make me more relaxed. Tear off my clothes. No one has to know. Wanna feel a soft burn. Wanna feel love.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This one is for the South.
Brick house stack thick, bitch. So now Lathan hips, bitch. About to make you come when I switch. Brick house stack thick, bitch. So now Lathan hips, bitch. About to make you come when I switch. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Brick house stack thick, bitch. So now Lathan hips, bitch. About to make you come when I switch. Brick house stack thick, bitch. So now Lathan hips, bitch. About to make you come when I switch. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Brick house stack thick, bitch. And not Lathan hips, bitch. About to make you come when I switch. Brick house stack thick, bitch. And not Lathan hips, bitch. About to make you come when I switch. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Built like I'm from the South, cause I'm from the South. Ay. Ay. We're gonna meditate for a minute. If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons, black diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons, black diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. I love 'em, baby. I said I love 'em, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, if I ruled, if I ruled, if I ruled, if I ruled, ooh, 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 ooh. If I ruled the world, if I ruled, if I ruled, I free all my sons, black diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, if I ruled, I free all my sons. Love 'em, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
If I ruled the world, if I ruled the world, you should feel lucky that I choose to love you, especially with all you put me through. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you, or maybe I'll get brand new. Maybe I'll get brand new. Ooh, lucky that I choose to love you, especially with all you put me through. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you, or maybe I'll get brand new. Maybe I'll get brand new. Told her not to worry. She said she didn't care. It's only this one night. No one's gonna know this thing we shared until she got so mad. She DM'd me one night, and now your head's in my lap. You wanna know how to make it right. You say, baby, I love you, and now I'm not so sure. I stay giving my all. How could you possibly want more? You blame me 'cause I need you. You know I'm gonna stay. How else am I to feel when another woman's calling me? Calling me, calling me, calling me. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you, especially with all you put me through. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you, or maybe I'll get brand new. Maybe I'll get brand new. Ooh, lucky that I choose to love you, especially with all you put me through. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you, or maybe I'll get brand new. Maybe I'll get brand new. How would you like it? No one to wrap around at night. No warmth from the so-called love of your life. No light. How could you expect her not to DM me? Oh, baby, baby, don't you know you don't make this easy? You don't make this easy. Every time I stay, you tell me you changed. What am I to think? Do you value me? You should value me. You should feel lucky. You should feel lucky. should feel lucky. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you, especially with all you put me through. Oh yeah, choose to love you, baby. Maybe I'll get brand new. You should feel lucky that I choose to love you. Or maybe I'll get brand new. Maybe I'll get brand new. Lucky that I choose to love you, baby. With all you put me through, oh yeah.
You should feel lucky I'm choosing to love you. You should feel lucky I'm choosing to love you. Choosing to love you. Choosing to love you. Lucky I'm choosing to love you.
You should feel lucky.
Choosing to love you. Choosing to love you. Choosing to love you.
One, two, three. She should have ran away instead of moving to VA. She should have moved to LA. But she was scared. She really cared what the church would say. Pretty baby finally made it in the center. Next time we see her, she'll be gone, body on display. So she stayed home, but they won't leave her. Always calling. Her sister says she's always home. She never leaves her room. And they all need her, but they're still watching as she spirals on the bedroom floor with the curtains down. As she spirals on the bedroom floor, curtains down. Baby girl is a star. She really wanted to rock, but didn't own a guitar. But she can blow. The powder makes her feel a silver queen. Reminds her everybody loves her on the movie screen. If only Bobby didn't hate it when she felt supreme. Nowhere to go, but they won't leave her. Always calling. Her sister says she's always home. She never leaves her room. And they all need her, but they're still watching as she spirals on the bedroom floor with the curtains down. As she spirals on the bedroom floor want you to make it better. Make the world better. I wanna fucking believe. I want you to make it better. Make the world better. I wanna fucking believe. I want you to make it better. Make the world 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 better if you really care. Are you even listening? Are you even there? Please, please, please. This is the second to last song, and I'd like to dedicate this song to my grandfather, Ellis Clater. Girl, you are rich, even with nothing. And you know tenderness comes from pain. It's amazing how you love. And love is kind and love can give and get no gain. Oh, it's that rugged road you come. Though you had every reason, you didn't come undone. Somehow you made it to the other side. You didn't suffer in vain. You didn't suffer in vain. You forgive those who have trespassed against you. And you know tenderness comes from pain. Oh, it's down a rugged road you've gone. Though you had every reason, you didn't come undone. Somehow you made it to the other side. You didn't suffer in vain. You didn't suffer in vain. You know it's only love that gets you through. Only love, it's only love. It's only love that gets you through. I just wanna fuck to fuck because it feels good. Armageddon can come, my body needs you. World ends before I wait, wanna know I gotta taste. Script the pillow, roll your face, scratch you close as I scream for more, more, more. I just wanna come before the world ends. I just wanna come before the world ends. You make my body feel like heaven. You make my body feel like heaven. Oh, heaven. Come before the world ends. I just wanna come before the world ends. You make my body feel like heaven. You make my body feel like heaven. Oh, heaven. Never thought I would be with you inside me as the sky falls and the mountains crumble in the sea. doing?
I'm good. Oh, here we go. Now we have volume. Congratulations. That was
Thank
beautiful.
you.
You're beautiful. It was incredible to see you perform.
Yeah, this is the first time you've seen the show.
I
I'm so
know.
glad you were here.
Me too. It was nice to watch it from backstage and see kind of behind the scenes, as it were. Welcome to your green room.
Welcome.
It's a tropical paradise in here.
Yes.
Tell me about how tonight came together.
Tonight, tonight, in some ways, is a year in the making. We released NEVAEH, my sophomore album, last year on February 14th, and then Shutdown happened like 3 weeks
3
later.
seconds later.
Yeah, and since then it was like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna have the, everyone I think had to pick their energy back up to sort of like get back out there, and things are still not that safe. But yeah, I think around September, October, Taja Cheek and I were talking about maybe doing a show, sort of like to celebrate this longing vessel for Studio Museum that's here at MoMA PS1, and it felt like the perfect time to give the album the release show it deserved.
So I want to say Happy Valentine's Day, first of all.
Happy Valentine's
Happy Valentine's
Day.
Day. This is one half of a heart. You can be the other half. And also happy anniversary for the album.
Thank you.
Despite the fact that Shutdown happened, so much has happened for you in the last year, I feel like. Do you resonate with that?
I guess I think the pace of things were a certain way before Shutdown.
Sure.
So for me, this feels like we've slowed down, we've taken a beat, but we're getting things done. Does that make sense?
Sure, yeah.
But at the same time, things are changing. Life is moving on for everybody, including me. And things are happening, things are moving, which is exciting.
So earlier today, I was in the galleries, and I was looking at the beautiful artwork that's in the show. And I was listening to The Velvet Rope by Janet Jackson as I was moving around the galleries as a way of maybe trying to get into the Black pop diva world that you so beautifully embody. And it struck me that while there are resonances, there's also things that you do as a pop diva that I don't know that anybody else does. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, I think that's for me at least, I'd like okay, so I described it this way once. I wonder if Sade ever wanted to scream on stage.
She probably did.
She probably did.
A lot of times.
A lot of times. And so many other pop divas did. Like, so many Black divas, like, they have, I think Velvet Rope was a great example because that album wasn't well received when it came out. It got mixed reviews. And Janet tried to be experimental. She tried a lot of things she hadn't tried before, and it wasn't necessarily rewarded at the time. And so I think like I was watching the Velvet Rope tour, the HBO special, and I was like, there's this one moment towards the end where the lights go low and the video projections are like monochrome and the sound gets like glitchy, and I'm like, oh my God, that's all, like, it's not that's all I care about, but it's like that's where I'm like, no, we're here, like I see what you wanted to do, but you can only do like this much of it because of like what mainstream pop will allow versus like on the underground, I can do like 45% of it and get away with it and, kind of, I don't know, push myself to dream through this music space and like desire and like long for myself and like, long for shit to get weird sometimes.
What's the other 55%? I'm curious. What are the unrealized dreams of MHYSA?
It's not even that they're unrealized dreams. It's like, what makes it so that I'm still communicating with others? You know what I mean? Like, people like rhythm, people like a beat. I like a beat in a song. I'm not saying that that's necessarily wrong. You know what I mean? But I also like when things get really, really glitchy and like disorienting, And so I think that 55% is where I'm trying to hold on to you. I'm trying to make sure that there's something for you to grab onto. There's a raft for you in the storm. There's something you to dance to. You know what I mean? There's some like melody, other things other than just like,
hardcore synth
Yeah.
and me screaming.
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense that the album came out on Valentine's Day and that now you have Valentine's Day as an anniversary forever, because there's something very romantic about the music, and what you were just describing about wanting to hold on to the listener strikes me as like being a romantic kind of idea, right? It's like, I don't want to lose you completely. I want to be me, and I'm doing my thing, and I want to be weird, but also like, come with me, watch me do it.
Yeah, come with me. Like it is, I definitely think I'm a romantic, a helpless romantic, I think. I think a lot about like what Khalees did and how like she goes really out there, but there's always something for you to hold on to, like always. She never loses you. And I'm trying to instill that value, that sort of like that. Yeah, I guess it seems like a value or something. It's like you can like go out there, but throw a raft out so people can swim with you in this rocky water.
Yeah. So that's the way that you reach out to people. What are the ways that you hope people listening to you will kind of adapt and grow and reach back out to you? Does that make sense?
I think so. I don't know. I want people to do their own thing.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes, it would be nice if more people could scream, and I think they are. Like, they're kind of like, people are doing their own thing. I think things catch up, just like with now Velvet Rope Tour is like acclaimed, and they've even rewritten the Wikipedia to say like, it was always acclaimed. I've been reading Ayanna Dozier's book, The 33 and a Half on the Velvet Rope Tour, and she was talking about how like, now people respect this project and sort of get all the weirder parts, and like, I've got like kids like me grew up to be able to like, I guess make space for it in our hearts. So I guess I hope people follow me by making space for the weird turns I want to make in their hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you make space for people to do what you're doing, and specifically, I think young, queer, Black people who are in the arts or in music, they can then follow in your footsteps, right? And I was reading some writing that you shared with me about how the pop diva, the pop star is there to provide like pleasure and comfort, and there's like a positive side to that, and there's also maybe a downside to that. Does that, maybe not, does it feel all positive, that kind of like pop star as pleasure providing, or? No,
it's definitely not all positive. Like, the song I sung, Baby Girl, was actually partially written for Whitney Houston. When I started studying her life, and it's about this like, in some ways, this hyper surveillance, this hyper like need that her family had for her to take care of like everything. Like she couldn't rest, because if she wasn't working, where was the money coming from in this larger way? This like Bank of Whitney mentality, and that's like super violent, and I think it ultimately like deeply affected her for the worse. And I think that happens for a lot of people, where like, you're just hyper surveilled, and you belong. Like the audience decides that like, now we own you. I think that's also why I like the underground, because I don't want that level of like violent ownership. Like even like Summer Walker, like her fans like berating her. Like some of these fans, like I don't want those fans. Like that's not kind of what I mean. Like, yeah, I want people to like the music, but if you're gonna treat me like now I'm
an object.
Yeah, object. Right. You know what I mean? In this way, like this toyetic thing, like it can kind of get bad. But then there's times when the audience is like holding you up in this way that feels really, 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 really good. Like like that thing where they say like, if you believe in fairies, like you have to like clap and say you believe in fairies, and then the fairy can like fly. Like sometimes it's that, and sometimes it's this other thing entirely.
How have you been connecting with audiences in the last year?
I don't, I mean.
Have you been connecting with your audience in the last year?
I mean, somewhat. Like every once in a while, like, someone will reach out online or like in DM, and I'm like cool with that. But honestly, it's been alienating. Like not being on tour has been super alienating. Touring is really how I connected with audiences, because I'm super like shy internet person. Like I feel like I have a big personality, but I also like to hide and spend a lot of time alone. And so like tour was a time when I could get audience feedback. I could like maybe hang out backstage, or like, just like link up with people if I'm in a city. There's no linking up right now. There's no parties. There's no club. The club is really, okay, so We did play a memorial party for Club Quarantine, Scratch. So Law Knows and I in our band. And I did do Sanaa Lathan. And that was a really sweet moment when like people were in the chat, like, oh, a banger from NEVAEH. And it was to honor our friend Terrell Davis, who passed recently. Rest in peace, Terrell. And so it was almost like a homegoing. And so at this homegoing, I'm like with fans again. And that was like a really good moment. But there haven't been too many moments for that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was thinking about the club when I was watching you perform and how different this experience of watching you and hearing your music must be for you, but also everyone who follows you. And at the same time, there's something that I think the kind of solitary performance or watching in a remote way, or even this weird plexi thing that's between us, opens up, I think, another opportunity to engage with the kind of the elements of your music that are maybe not about the club, that are like the glitchy kind of the yelling, or the moments that feel maybe sad or angry, right? Like moments that it's helpful to have maybe a little bit of remove so that everyone gets their own kind of safe space to engage with it. So it might just be that we're all hearing a different part of your music right now, and like doing the banger thing as well on our own.
I mean, yeah, totally. Like, I want to imagine that people are having their solitary moments, but also the club to me is a space where you can be solitary. You can hide in the back and you can cry if you want to. And like, I don't know, like, you know, I came up playing parties like Ghetto Gothic, so I always got to scream if I wanted to. And that was always you know what I mean? Like, I had all these, like, all the people that came before me in like the music culture that I feel like I was raised up in, like, they condone that. It's like there's a moment to scream and there's a moment to coo. You know what I mean? And there can be both in the club, and the club can get glitchy. I don't know if that's gonna come back when the clubs reopen. I don't know what things will sound like. They change every day, especially in New York. But yeah, maybe this gives you a time to, you know, have that moment in your room where you're popping it and maybe you're weeping a little bit.
So I'm just gonna ask you a couple more questions and then I'll let you go here. I happen to know, because we talk, that there was a lot of preparation and change that went into this album. And correct me if I'm wrong, but there was like vocal stuff that you started doing differently. I feel like part of your studio situation changed. Can you speak to some of that?
Yeah, I mean, well, when I was working towards the album, I definitely wanted to do more original. There's more original songs, I think, on this album, and there's like sort of like me trying to push my voice. So yeah, that kind of happened. We were trying to beef up the production, but also working on a computer that was about to explode. And I feel like we've grown so much. Like, a lot of the background tracks for this show were like reworked. We've reworked a lot. I've been working with a vocal coach since the album came out to really, like, you know, it's like, okay, it's one thing to push your vocals alone in your room, but like, what if someone told you some things, you know? I've been working with a choreographer. I guess shout out to my vocal coach, Nicholas Ryan Gant. Shout out to the choreographer for the show, Jumatatu Poe. Shout out to Law Knows for helping me with all the tracks. Yeah, and we've just been trying to like figure it out. There's a lot of instrumentals, like weird instrumentals on here too, which I feel like I won't do again. I don't know what I'm gonna do again, but yeah, I guess does that answer your question?
It
about
does,
changes?
yeah. So my last question is, you look amazing, and I know that you were styled for tonight. Yeah, can you talk about just what you're wearing?
Sure, I'm wearing Women's History Museum. Shout out to Maddie and Amanda, they're amazing. And this is from the line they put out last year. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know what else. Yeah, we have a great working relationship. They've been lending me clothes and helping me figure out what to wear for performances for like almost like 2 years now. I walked in their fashion show last year.
Amazing.
It was one of the last things I did out. Yeah, and I adore sort of like this like It's like everything's spandex and everything fits
Yeah.
me and like shiny. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a big fan of theirs.
Beautiful. Thank you for talking with me and inviting me to your green room. It feels very special to be in
I
your
don't
green
want to
room.
leave until you shout out your book.
Okay, shouts out to my book that I wrote, Black Space on the Poetics of an Afrofuture. It's about amazing digital media artists like MHYSA. So please check it out.
Thanks, An.
Thanks.
And thanks everyone for watching. Like, stay
Thank you
safe,
for coming.
love yourself.
Love yourself.